Hi, dear friends, subscribers, host Ram on the cricket show, Cricket Happenings. Welcoming you all once again. This on a Sunday, 3rd of December, 2023. Well, today, first, I'm going to be talking about India wrapping up the series, but they wrapped it up in a magnificent manner with 10 runs to get off the final over for with Matthew Wade at the crease. I thought Arshdeep Singh delivered an absolutely an impeccable over. I mean, to win by 6 runs, defending 10 runs of the last over, Arshdeep Singh was absolutely superb. I mean, he had got a lot of tap in the initial overs, but he came back very strongly, and one really saw that was a real. He was very calm and composed, and he bowled absolutely superbly. He kept Wade quiet, bowling first a bouncer, which he was not happy with the decision of the umpire. He had a look at the umpire, questioning the umpire basically. The umpire stood with his decision that it was not over the shoulder, I reckon. And that's the precise reason. The second ball was a good delivery from Arshdeep Singh. The third delivery, it was wicket-taking delivery where Matthew Wade was gone, and then we saw Jason Bandorf coming up, and it made it things became much simpler. And Nathan Ellis, unluckily, the stroke that he played, a straight drive, unfortunately, the umpire had to really take some cover. It hit him on his. He had to put his hand to stop it because he was afraid that the umpire was afraid the ball is going to hit his anatomy, and the ball dropped there, and that was a bit unlucky. And that was it for Australia. And India wrapped up the ODI series. I would say this talented Indian team, Indian T20 team, wrapped up the series, the T20 series against the Australian young talent 4-1. And well done. And what a test series, what a T20 series win for Surya Kumar Yadav, fondly known as Sky in cricket circles, as a captain of the Indian cricket T20 team. Congratulations to India. They did marvelously well. Well, I'm going to talk about that. And also, we have in between, I will see if there are any wickets are going, because I'm also keeping an eye on the first ODI that is happening here at the North Sound in Antigua in the West Indies, where England have just started the tour of the West Indies. The first ODI is in progress. Just giving you a small snippet of it. The live score coming here from North Sound Antigua, telling you that England got 325 the board. They were all out for 325, and West Indies chasing that are absolutely. I mean, this is a really entire sort of a very very good prospect in store, no doubt about it. But I thought England would be I would probably tilt it towards England right now, because West Indies need 132 runs in 78 balls with 7 wickets in the bag. But still, I think it's slightly tilted towards England. I will keep a watch on it, and if any wicket falls, I will immediately come up with some cricket commentary. But right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an analysis of the match between India and Australia. First, let us talk about this final T20. It was a mere formality, just a matter of probably for Australia to go and salvage something which they could not, thanks to Arshdeep Singh in the final over. Now, one thing that surprised everybody, Bengaluru is supposed to be full of runs. And what we once saw here is a completely different. Yes, it might have been influenced by the atmospheric conditions. The reason being there was a cloud cover, there was a bit of rain as well. So probably that might have influenced it. The pitch had become a bit tacky. So it was not an easy track to bat on. I mean, you have to, even if you were trying to hit, the ball was not going as far as what you would have wanted. So definitely, I thought definitely this particular pitch was tilted towards the bowlers, and India making 160 for 8 definitely was not a bad one. Probably they could have done 20 runs higher, I suppose, but 160 was definitely not a bad score, and they finally defended it successfully. Well, looking at this particular game, I would call Shreyas Iyer's knock, because it's a tough surface. It's not easy to bat, as I told you, and Shreyas Iyer definitely showed a lot of adaptability on this particular wicket. He decided to rein himself in, seeing that the pitch was a bit tacky, the ball was not coming onto the bat, because India also, even though Yashasvi Jaiswal, Ruturaj Gaikwad tried, and also another thing for India is that they could play with refreshing freedom because they already won the T20 series. So it was there for all to see the way Yashasvi Jaiswal and Rituraj Gaikwad were batting. And Yashasvi Jaiswal, as usual, he just got off the blocks in his usual manner, slamming 21 of 15 deliveries, which included 1, 4, and 2 sixes. Rituraj Gaikwad contributed 10 runs. And as far as some wickets fell cheaply. Surya Kumar Yadav went for 5, Rinku Singh 6, but Shreyas Iyer definitely played some nice shots. He held his shape in one particular shot when he hit a 6 as well. Rinku Singh could not get the distance, and he was gone. So a lot of airy-fairy stroke. Jitesh Sharma once again proving that he's someone who is not there to come and have a sighter and immediately go for the bowling, and that's what he has been precisely doing. And that is something which is a hallmark of Jitesh Sharma. He does not need any time to settle. He comes there and slams the ball. 24 of 16 deliveries, which included 3 fours and 1 6. Other than that, Akshar Patel provided some good support to Shreyas Iyer with a neat knock of 31 of 21, 2 fours and 1 6, which took India to 160 for 8. Talking about this, the Aussie bowling here, Aaron Hardy, I thought he bowled well. I thought that this was a track mostly suited for the bowlers. 4 overs, 1 for 21 for Aaron Hardy. Jason Behrendorff, definitely I would have expected much better bowling figures from Jason Behrendorff after seeing his showing in the initial matches. That on a surface which was suited, I thought Behrendorff disappointed. 4 overs, no maiden, 2 for 38. Ben Barcius, well, he has been really growing in stature in this series. He has got his opportunity. He has taken it with both hands, and I think he has been pretty consistent. He has shown that you could claim the wickets. He picked up 2 wickets for 30 runs of his 4 overs. Nathan Ellis, 1 for 42, did a good job. Tanvi Sangha, definitely, I like the way he bowled. As far as spinners were concerned, I thought the Aussies were a spinner shot, and I was a bit surprised that Matthew Short was not used, because you had a track where spin could probably play a role. And Tanvi Sangha, what I liked about him is that he tried to take got a bit of drift as well, and tried to always turn the ball away from the batsman to make them reach for it, and that's how he got the wicket of Rinku Singh. 160, as I said, on this particular track, one would probably consider this as a good one, and finally it proved it to be. Looking at the Australian card here, well, Travis had got off in a real flash by scoring boundaries, 3 consecutive boundaries of the first 3 balls of the Australian innings. But after that, I thought it was Avesh Khan who bowled a wonderful over to Travis Head, really cocking him up. Mukesh Kumar also did the same, and then finally Travis Head. His wicket was claimed by Bishnoi. When the spin started, Philippi lost his stumps to Mukesh Kumar for 4. Travis Head was done in by Ravi Bishnoi for 28 of 18 deliveries, 5 fours and 1 6. But Ben McDermott really proving that what a dangerous hitter he can be, contributing 54, the highest score of the match, of 36 deliveries with 5 sixes. Other than that, Aaron Hardy failed with the bat. He was gone for 6. And again, it was about the spinners. 4 overs, 2 for 29 for Ravi Bishnoi, did his job. Look at Akshar Patel's figures. I mean, absolutely superb. 4 overs, 1 for 14. And I thought the Indian bowling was superb. I've already spoken to you about the Arshdeep Singh final over. Arshdeep Singh was all over the place. In 3 overs, he had probably leaked more than 35 runs. And here he comes, bowling the 10th over. India were defending 10 runs of the final over, and India come up with a win. And India take the series 4-1. 4 overs, 2 for 45 Arshdeep Singh, none for 39 for Avesh Khan, 3 for 32 for Mukesh Kumar, continues to impress. And the spinners once again ruling the roost there. Aaron Hardy 6, Tim David 17. And there was still a bit of a fight. As I said, Matthew Wade had already taken it down to the last. The match was coming down to the wire. But I thought the Indian bowlers bowled superbly, especially the Arshdeep Singh last over was the absolutely the key on this particular track. And what a job Arshdeep Singh did. Absolutely, kudos to him on bowling, on performing such an act in the final over, which took India to victory. So well done, India. Congratulations to India on winning the series 4-1. As I said, the Indian talent prevails over the Australian talent. That's how I would put it as. Right. Now I'm going to take you down live cricket update coming in from Knots on Antigua, India, West Indies versus England, the first ODI. As I'm talking to you, there's a wicket fallen. Hetmeyer, who was looking good, who was definitely a hope for West Indies, has just fallen. Shimron Hetmeyer has gone. He has, Atkinson is the one who has given them that big breakthrough as Shimron Hetmeyer has skied the ball in the air and has been neatly taken at fine leg by Brydon Carsey. And that's the end of Shimron Hetmeyer. And West Indies right now, the equation says they need 126 runs in 73 balls. Now, I'll have a sneak peek at the scorecard of the England-West Indies just to give you a snippet of what exactly has transpired at Knots on Antigua so far. England, right now, in 50 overs, they had a struggle. They had a good start. They had a real blazing start, I would say. 77 runs scored of 8.2 overs by the openers Phil Salt and Will Jacks, who probably, I'm sure he would be a disappointed person, didn't get the England contract this time. Phil Salt hit 45, 28, 5 fours, 3 sixes, 26 from Will Jacks' bat of 24 deliveries, 3 fours and 1 6. Other than that, Zach Crawley contributed 48 of 63 with 5 boundaries. Duckett made 20, but Harry Brook was the one who was holding the ship for England, with wickets falling at the other end, contributing a nice 71 of 72, 7 fours and 2 sixes. Butler making only 3, once again failing with the bat as the captain. Liam Livingstone 17. Sam Curran towards the end propelled England to the 300 total, beyond 300, as England ended up with 325. Now, looking at the bowling figures here, Ocean Thomas, I thought for the first 6-7 overs he was absolutely superb. But after that, Ocean Thomas disappeared for runs. 10 overs, no maiden, 257. He ended up with Alzari Joseph, very unfortunately, went for a lot of runs, 1 for 65. Romario Shepherd definitely didn't look the piece at all. 2 for 77. Kudakesh Moti, 10 overs, 2 for 49. Yannick Karia. So if you look at it, it was a mauling at the hands of the English batsmen. And right now, as I'm talking to you, the score has moved down to 213 for 4. Sherfane Rutherford has entered the scene. He's making his debut, and he has opened his account with a massive 6 of the bowling of Rehan Ahmed, the leggy. The West Indies chasing 326 to go and win the first ODI. Right now I placed at 213 for 4. The story goes, the opening start was very good. A nice base was laid by Brandon King and Alec Athanaze, the young and talented Alec Athanaze, who did very well against India, as you would know. And India toured the West Indies. And here comes Alec Athanaze making a solid contribution of 66 of 65, 9 fours and 2 sixes, combining in an opening partnership with Brandon King, who made 35, 44, 4 fours, 1 6, adding 104 for the first wicket. But after that, Kisi Kati did not contribute much. He made only 16 of 39. Shai Hope is a big hope for West Indies right now. He's not out on 52, looking well entrenched at the crease. And I thought the Shimron Hetmeyer being at the crease was very important for West Indies' success. But I think with Shimron Hetmeyer having gone for 32 of 30, Sherfane Rutherford, as I said, is making his debut, and he has started his career with a 6. At the very first ball from Rehan Ahmed, he put it into the terraces. And here, looking at the bowling, Sam Curran, 6 overs, none for 39, 1 for 44 for Atkinson, Carsey, 1 for 45, Rehan Ahmed, 1 for 34, has done a splendid job. He's in his 9th over right now, and Liam Livingstone has gone for 50. He has already completed his full quota of overs. Well, with this being said, the live cricket update coming in from Knots on Antigua and West Indies in the first ODI between West Indies and England. West Indies still need 113 runs in 70 deliveries, which I would say it all depends on Sherfane Rutherford, because Sherfane Rutherford can be a dangerous customer, as he had shown in the T20 league franchises. But I think if he gets going, and with shy hope can do something. West Indies are still in with a chance here at the North Sound, Antigua and West Indies. Well, dear fans, subscribers, but unfortunately, with this live cricket update, I'm ending my cricket show for today by bidding you all goodbye, but again promising you that again I'll be back with the week's cricket roundup for the next week, and I'll be seeing you folks on Saturday. Until such time, I see you folks. It's goodbye. Thank you.